Imagine waking up each day feeling calm, clear-headed, and truly at peace. What if the secret to this tranquility was as simple as letting go of certain habits? Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." In our video, Quit These Habits to Free Your Mind, we explore how changing your habitual thoughts can transform your life. We dive into Buddha's timeless wisdom to uncover 7 habits you should quit to liberate your mind and embark on a journey to inner peace. Habit 1. Holding on to anger. Buddha wisely observed, "You will not be punished for your anger, you will be punished by your anger." This profound statement highlights the self-inflicted nature of the suffering that anger causes. When we hold on to anger, it doesn't just stay as an external experience, it becomes part of us, eating away at our inner peace and happiness. This emotion can cloud our judgment, strain our relationships, and even impact our physical health. To free ourselves from the grip of anger, it's essential to practice understanding and compassion, both towards ourselves and others. By doing so, we can begin to dissolve anger's hold on us and restore our sense of inner calm. Understanding why we feel angry and addressing those feelings with a compassionate mindset allows us to move forward in a healthier, more mindful way, ultimately enhancing our overall well-being. Habit 2. Finding faults in others. In addressing the habit of finding faults in others, Buddha provides a profound insight. Easily seen are others' faults, hard indeed to see are one's own. This quote highlights a common human tendency to notice and criticize the shortcomings in others, while overlooking or excusing similar faults in ourselves. This behavior not only strains relationships, but also hinders our own personal growth. By constantly focusing on what others are doing wrong, we miss opportunities to reflect on our actions and improve. Instead, if we shift our focus towards finding the good in others and ourselves, we foster a positive environment that encourages mutual respect and self-improvement. This change in perspective can dramatically improve our interactions with others, leading to more harmonious and supportive relationships. Recognizing and accepting that everyone has flaws, including ourselves, can help us become more compassionate and understanding. Habit 3. Expecting others to behave like you. One of the more challenging habits to let go is expecting others to behave as we do. This expectation can lead to frustration and conflict when people do not meet our personal standards or follow our envisioned path. Buddha offers profound insight on this topic. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. This metaphor beautifully illustrates how arbitrary many of our distinctions and expectations can be. What Buddha is teaching us here is that just as the sky has no inherent divisions or directions until we impose them, similarly, our expectations for how others should behave are often arbitrary creations of our own minds. These expectations can lead us to impose our own beliefs, behaviors, and values on others, which is both unfair and unrealistic. People are inherently different. We come from diverse backgrounds, cultures, and experiences that shape our actions and reactions. Instead of expecting others to act as we would, Buddha encourages us to embrace the vast diversity of human behavior. This approach involves recognizing and accepting that each person is unique with their own way of thinking, feeling, and interacting with the world. By releasing our rigid expectations of others, we foster better relationships and reduce misunderstandings and conflicts. It allows us to be more open and compassionate, qualities that lead to deeper connections and a more harmonious life. So, when you find yourself upset or annoyed because someone isn't behaving the way you think they should, remember Buddha's words. Remind yourself that, like the divisions of east and west in the sky, these are distinctions you have created. Letting go of these expectations can free you from a lot of unnecessary stress and bring you closer to the peaceful mind that Buddhism espouses. Embracing the diversity of human behaviors not only enhances our interpersonal relationships, but also enriches our own lives, as we learn and grow from the varied perspectives and experiences of others. Habit 4. Reacting with anger or violence. Reacting with anger or violence can be a natural response when we feel threatened or frustrated. However, this habit can lead to destructive outcomes, harming relationships and compromising our own peace of mind. Buddha addressed this issue with profound simplicity. Victory breeds hatred. The defeated live in pain. Happily, the peaceful live giving up victory and defeat. This insightful quote reveals that both winning and losing when pursued aggressively can lead to suffering. Winning may create a temporary feeling of superiority, but often at the cost of others' resentment. Conversely, those who lose may harbor bitterness and distress. Buddha's teachings encourage us to rise above these dualities, advocating for a response rooted in calmness and non-violence. By not engaging in the win-lose paradigm, we cultivate a peace that remains unshaken by external circumstances. This approach doesn't mean withdrawing from challenges or not standing up for what is right, but rather addressing conflicts with a mindset that values harmony and understanding over triumph or defeat. Practicing this habit of peaceful response involves mindfulness and a conscious decision to manage our reactions. It requires us to pause and reflect rather than react impulsively. When we choose this path, we not only resolve conflicts more effectively, but also foster an environment of trust and mutual respect. Embracing non-violence leads to a more compassionate life where peace is a constant, not just an occasional victory. Self-reflection is a powerful tool that is often neglected in our busy lives. It involves taking time to look inward, to examine our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Buddha emphasized the importance of this practice with his insightful words, "All wrongdoing arises because of mind. If mind is transformed, can wrongdoing remain?" This quote underscores the profound impact our mental state has on our actions and the world around us. By engaging in regular self-reflection, we give ourselves the opportunity to identify negative patterns and misunderstandings that may be guiding our actions. For instance, if you find yourself frequently upset or angry, self-reflection allows you to trace these feelings back to their origins, perhaps a past grievance or an unresolved conflict. Understanding the root cause enables you to address it directly, rather than allowing it to influence your future reactions. Self-reflection also promotes personal growth by fostering a deeper understanding of our own motivations and desires. This self-knowledge is crucial for making informed decisions that align with our true values and goals. Moreover, it can enhance our interactions with others by helping us understand the impact of our behavior on them, leading to more compassionate and harmonious relationships. To practice self-reflection effectively, set aside a few minutes each day in a quiet space where you won't be disturbed. You might reflect through meditation, keeping a journal, or simply thinking quietly as you review the day's events. Ask yourself questions like, "What did I handle well today? And what could I have done differently?" This practice not only helps transform the mind, as Buddha suggested, but also leads to a more mindful, aware, and ethical way of living. By not neglecting self-reflection, you allow yourself to grow and evolve, reducing the likelihood of wrongdoing and increasing your capacity for kindness and understanding. It's a crucial habit to cultivate for anyone seeking to live a more thoughtful and fulfilling life. Habit 6. Overcommitting yourself. In discussing the habit of overcommitting, Buddha's teachings highlight the concept of the middle way, which is a foundational principle in Buddhism. He stated, "The middle way is the path which leads to insight, which leads to wisdom, which leads to calmness, to knowledge, to enlightenment." This profound quote emphasizes the importance of balance in every aspect of life. Overcommitting ourselves often seems like a route to success, as it can be tempting to take on more responsibilities, projects, or social obligations than we can reasonably handle. However, this can lead to stress, fatigue, and a significant decrease in our overall well-being. By spreading ourselves too thin, we risk not only our health, but also the quality of our work and our relationships. Buddha's middle way reminds us that true peace is not found in extremes, neither in overexertion nor in withdrawal, but in balance. It is the art of walking gently between effort and ease, knowing when to act and when to rest. In daily life, this wisdom becomes deeply practical. It means learning to say no without guilt, honoring our limits, and choosing commitments that reflect our values rather than our fears. When we live in alignment with what truly matters, our actions gain depth and purpose. We no longer move through life scattered and drained, but focused and whole. The middle way invites us to create space, to breathe, to reflect, to simply be. In that space, insight begins to bloom, and from insight grows wisdom, the kind that steadies the heart and clears the mind. This balanced approach does more than ease stress. It transforms how we experience life. Instead of rushing through moments, we begin to inhabit them fully. Each task, each conversation, becomes an opportunity to practice mindfulness and presence. By not stretching ourselves too thin, we find ourselves more grounded, more alive, and more at peace. In this way, the Buddha's teaching on moderation becomes not just a philosophy, but a way of living, a path that leads us gently, step by step, toward understanding and inner freedom. Let's look at how we can bring this balance into our daily lives, making sure our actions are both meaningful and manageable. Ignoring your health is a serious issue that deserves deeper understanding. The timeless teachings of the Buddha offer great wisdom on this subject. He clearly said that keeping the body healthy is a responsibility. Otherwise, we won't be able to keep our minds strong and clear. This truth highlights the deep link between physical health and mental sharpness, showing that our well-being depends not only on the mind or spirit, but also greatly on the body. Our bodies are wonderfully designed, capable of amazing things, yet they can easily suffer from neglect or poor care. When we don't take care of our physical needs, the effects go beyond simple illnesses. They reach our mental and emotional states as well. Ignoring our health can lower our energy and vitality, which then reduces our mental focus. Poor health often shows up as weak concentration, increased stress, and difficulty in handling emotions and daily tasks. The path to maintaining good physical health involves many important steps. To begin with, regular exercise is essential. It strengthens the body and improves heart health, while also supporting mental well-being by releasing endorphins, commonly known as feel-good hormones. These natural chemicals lift our mood and reduce stress, greatly contributing to our emotional balance. A healthy, well-balanced diet filled with essential nutrients also supports both body and mind. For instance, foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids are known to boost brain function and may help prevent mental decline. Likewise, antioxidants protect the body from oxidative stress, which can lead to various physical and mental health problems. It's also important to stay hydrated, as water is vital for almost every body function and plays a major role in maintaining energy and focus. Getting enough rest and proper sleep is the foundation of good health. Sleep performs many important tasks, such as repairing muscles, strengthening memory, and regulating hormones that manage hunger and stress. Ignoring proper sleep can result in several health issues, from poor focus and irritability to serious conditions like obesity and heart disease. Regular health checkups are vital for maintaining good health, as they allow early detection and prevention of diseases. These visits can reveal hidden problems before they become serious, giving us a chance to take timely action and improve our overall well-being. Choosing to care for our physical health takes conscious effort and reflects true self-respect. This choice affects not only our own lives, but also the people around us. A strong and healthy body supports a clear, focused mind, helping us face life's challenges with strength and confidence. On the other hand, neglecting our body can hold us back from reaching our full potential, clouding our thinking and lowering our quality of life. Staying committed to our physical health is a deep responsibility, not just to ourselves, but as the foundation for a sharp and capable mind. It serves as the base of mental clarity and overall balance. By respecting our body's needs and caring for our health actively, we give ourselves the power to live a more productive, fulfilling, and harmonious life. This complete approach to health isn't just about avoiding sickness. It's about creating a space within ourselves where both body and mind can truly thrive. Following these teachings of the Buddha can deeply improve your mental and emotional well-being. Take a moment to reflect on which habits you may need to change and start moving toward a more mindful way of living. Thank you for joining us on this journey into Buddha's wisdom. If this video inspired you, please like, share, and let us know in the comments which habit you're working on first. And don't forget to subscribe for more thoughtful and inspiring content. Wishing you all peace and mindfulness.